Heidi and Frank Show. Thank you for joining us. 1-800-955-5567. If you are joining us right now, you're in for a special treat. I've been giving away UFC 157 tickets all week long. I've had a pair every single day. I have a pair right now to give away. But I'm not going to give them away. I'm going to let Ronda Rousey give them away.
Cool, yeah.
There, yeah. Is that the doorbell?
We've been talking about her. We've been talking about her all week. Yeah.
Oh, come on in here.
Hey, girl.
Look at that.
Thank you so much.
She brought gifts.
Check it out.
I was going to get you something, too, and then I forgot.
That's awesome. Look at that.
I was at the mall yesterday.
You always say that to people.
I got to get Rhonda like a Christmas gift or something, then I forgot to get you. But thank you so much. Thank you for being here.
We've been talking about you all week.
Dude, I heard you guys on the drive over. It freaked me out. I wasn't ready to hear my name on the radio. Like, what?
That's me.
Where am I going to that show?
Oh, my God.
Because you are like most sought after athlete. Right now, probably you've been on everybody's show as far as like people requesting your appearance. It's got to feel good, right?
Yeah, you know, my self-esteem is doing pretty well these days.
No doubt.
Undefeated, too. It's crazy. No one has kicked your butt.
Well, I mean, I get my butt kicked every day, but not when I'm actually...
When you train, do you train like do you fight guys or do you fight other women?
Yeah, I train with pretty much a bunch of Armenian dudes, and it's me. I can stick out a little bit.
And they're not nice to you. They're like, we're gonna try to really kick her ass.
Well, yeah. Well, they're nice to me in general, but while we're training, no, they don't take it
You don't want them to be. I mean, right? You don't want them to be nice to you. You want them to be hardcore to prepare you.
Yeah, exactly. They're not doing me any favors by taking it easy. So.
Right.
That's what it's like.
So yeah, I mean, to be part of this historic event, this UFC 157, because it is the first. I mean, you are the title bout. It is.
That's what everybody's talking about. Yeah.
And Carmouche. Have you ever fought her before?
No, I haven't. But she was very, very close to being the person that I would have had to fight for the 135 title because she was just destroying Marlu Kunin for 4 rounds, and then at the very end, Marlu caught her in a triangle and tapped her out.
So what's her record?
So her record is, God, I forget.
But she's lost.
She's lost before, but they're very, very close. And, like, they're all kind of like, you know, she was never dominated in any kind of fight. She's never really been knocked out or anything like that. So she's like a veteran Marine.
I know. I was reading about that.
She's no slouch. This chick is like, you know, she's coming to throw down.
Are you nervous?
Well, you get nervous for everything.
But in a good, like that good nerves.
Yeah, it's how you use it that, you know, if you choose the fight or flight side. And I don't know, I feel like the more pressure there is, the more I fight above myself.
Yeah, because I mean, obviously the pressure of being in the spotlight and being like, this is a huge event, it's history being made, and you're undefeated, so you really have, I mean, everything to lose. She has everything to gain. Mm-hmm. You're gorgeous.
Totally.
Thank you, guys.
Gorgeous and a badass.
I'm sure you're tired of hearing that.
Oh my God, the sound effect.
Are you tired of hearing that you're pretty?
No, come on, I'm a chick. I live off of food, water, and compliments.
There you go.
Because I mean,
thank God for food and water in my world. The rest of them not really coming.
Compliments aren't happening.
Not around here.
No, I've said that. I mean, and I'm sure you've heard it before, and you're probably tired of taking that question, but that your looks probably did influence Dana a little bit as far as like him opening up to women in the UFC. Because I think before he was like, no, we're not going to have women in the UFC. And then you came around, and all of a sudden he's like, yeah. So do you think maybe that your talent and your looks had a little bit to do with that?
I think it was a combination of factors.
Hell yeah.
Like if I was there, you don't see the ring cards girls in there throwing down. That would look ridiculous. They're pretty, and you know, so you have to be a good fighter as well, and you have to be able to be, you know, somewhat interesting, I guess.
And your background's judo.
Judo, yes, and I have credentials. You know, like a lot of these other fighters, they kind of, you know, were some fighter's girlfriend and decided to try it out, and you know, then now they're a fighter. Right. You know, like I have a long history in the Olympics, and I think that lends a lot of credibility to the women fighters now.
Oh, absolutely, and prepared you for competition.
Then you've won. You're what, 6-0, and you've won every fight in the first round.
Yes, sir.
With an armbar.
You got it.
Are you feeling internal pressure to do something else? So
no.
like get the
stick with what you know, girl. Like over.
Well, I know, but I'm saying personally. I mean, it's like there's like submission guys, and then they finally get a knockout. They're like, oh, this was a lot easier than getting a submission. Was actually knocking a guy out. Are you hoping maybe or looking for that other way to win?
I mean, I like still winning all in arm bars because it kind of gives you that. There's kind of like a legacy to it. Like now I want to say, like, can I really get everybody in it? And then, but also if I was able to knock somebody out, I'd feel like more complete as a as a mixed martial artist.
And you haven't knocked anybody out yet.
Not in competition.
Not in competition. But you have when just screwing around when training.
I'm pleading the fifth and everything.
Oh, interesting.
Now I see your day, your typical day here. It's like you wake up, you have your coffee, and then it says music and driving. Could we change that to Heidi and Frank and driving, like you're listening to us on the way to your gym?
I do listen to you guys, but a little bit more when I was broke. I'm going to tell you that. When I was rolling in the Honda and I didn't have anything other than the radio, you guys are my presets. You're still my presets.
Thank you so
Rhonda.
much.
But yeah.
So 3 workouts a day sometimes.
Yes, 3 or 4 if my coaches don't get me to promise not to. Because sometimes I'll wake up extra early and go like skimboarding or sand dune sprints or something else like that.
What skinboarding?
Skimboarding. It's like reverse surfing. So like surfing, you start in the water and you go in towards the beach.
Okay.
And skimboarding, you start on the beach and you ride into the water.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
You need
little
like
platform you throw down.
Yeah, it's like a half-inch of water and you like jump on it in hydroplane. I call it stability and sprint
Works your
skills.
core, right? Yeah, it works your core, right?
I convinced my coaches. I'm like, I'm doing stability and sprinting this morning. Yeah.
So right now, because you're getting ready to fight coming up when? It's in February.
The date, I do have the tickets to give away. If you want to call up right now, I'm going to let Rhonda give the tickets away to the event, UFC 157. February 23rd
Okay,
is
so
the
February
actual date of the
23rd.
fight.
When do you get in the best shape? Like of your, obviously you're in great shape now, but I'm saying closer to.
You want to feel their muscles, don't you?
Closer to the that's what I'm. Let me work my magic here. Frank. No, closer to the thing, like where you just totally take all your water out and all that.
You're at
when
your
does that
best. We try to make it so you peak on the day of the fight.
Okay.
And so, like, you pretty much tear your body down. You train really, really hard, and then last week you pretty much rest and do nothing, and you just take care of your weight. And then it's like, when you're doing all that stuff every day, and then they rest you have nothing to do, then like I feel like that guy in Ace Ventura when they put him in the backpack and he's like, you know, and they let me out, yeah, they starve me, and then they put me in a cage and lock me with some other chick. I go, you know, you just want to kill somebody at that point.
So by the time fight day comes, you're just like,
yeah, that's when you're at your peak is on fight day.
But you do nothing for like 48 hours? You said you just...
A week.
A week?
For a week, you do as little as possible, and you just try and make your weight.
Sex? Well, wait, hold on to that. The look on her face. I'm going to wait and I'll tease you all. We're going to come back and find out.
It's a different kind of skinboarding.
With the what is the
With an M.
Skinboarding?
That's skinboarding.
How many skinboarding sessions does Rhonda have before her fight? We'll find that out when we come back. 1-800-955-5567. We are Heidi and Frank. Welcome back to the Heidi and Frank Show. We have Ronda Rousey with us, the female bantamweight champion of the UFC.
What is bantamweight?
You won't even get close.
135.
So anything above that is what?
Yeah. It's called
If
your
you say
fantasy.
heavyweight, we are going to fight.
I think that his featherweight is
What's 170?
Hey now.
welterweight? I don't know.
Yeah, I think it's welterweight. She's tall though. She's a tall.
I'm
big
fine.
big bone.
5'8".
Yeah, UFC 157 is going to be Saturday, February 23rd at the Honda Center, and Ronda is headlining that night. It's a historical event. We're giving away a pair of tickets, so call in 1-800-955-5567 if you want to go and let Ronda choose who she wants to give the tickets to. When we went to break, I was asking her about her, her regimen before the fight, and the week before the fight, you said you don't do anything, but what about sex?
I was expecting this question to come.
Yes.
And no pun intended on the come.
Because I guess most times when you hear about a fighter, it's like refrain, don't see the lady.
Because you want to be...
Get the built-up frustration or whatever it is, and then go in there and kill somebody out of frustration. But for women, is it different?
Yes, it is different. It's clinically proven that sex raises a woman's testosterone. And testosterone's good when you're fighting
so
people.
It would make sense to do it the night before.
But, you know, I'm not just going to go stick my head out in the lobby and be like, hey, anybody? You know what I mean? Like,
I need a warm-up.
Right? Somebody warm me up.
I need a testosterone surge. Come on, baby.
It's not like that at all. You know, if I'm seeing somebody or whatever, you know, I'll probably be like, you know, putting them to work.
But she has fluffers.
Come on, get my testosterone up.
Oh, my God, yeah.
Nice.
Do you have somebody in your life special?
No, not right now.
She's too busy.
I'm hard to date, dude. Come on.
Really? Are you hard to date?
I hang out with a bunch of half-naked guys all day long. You need like
Armenians,
somebody,
no less.
You need someone very, very confident to be able to deal with.
Are you looking for like a guy who's opposite of what you normally hang out with, like maybe a guy in skinny jeans and stuff like that?
Well, you know what? I'm single right now, so obviously my relationships have a 100% fail rate at this point. So I don't really know what I'm looking for.
Do guys ever
for something
ask
cool.
you out, or are they intimidate a little bit?
You know what? I either get people coming up to me like, "Oh my God, marry me," or just like nothing. I don't know. I don't get the in
Happy
between.
medium would be nice.
I know. I would like a happy medium. Like, hello, how are you?
Right.
Coffee? Like that doesn't
have a drink.
happen.
Why don't you take control? I mean, obviously you seem like a take control type of woman when you win every
That's what she
fight in the
does for
first
work.
round.
In real life, you probably still want to feel like a delicate flower.
She put it actually perfectly. I like to be like, a
Ooh,
girl sometimes.
You're a girl.
I spend all my whole day being like, rawr. Like when I get home, I want to be like,
The
baby.
yes, right.
So
you want to be
like
taken care
getting
of.
flowers. If someone sent flowers to the gym.
No, not flowers. Those are like the most useless gift ever. I killed something pretty for you. Here you go. Like, oh, thank you. No, give me something I can eat. Like chocolate's all right.
So
Okay.
if you didn't work out 4 times a day, would you be huge? Because like you said, you like food. Would you just be enormous?
If I didn't work out at all and do anything,
Yeah, because like you said, like your other hobby, it seems like you're fighting or eating. If you didn't fight, you'd just be eating all the time.
I guess anyone that doesn't work out would end up fat.
Well, no, I meant like in the way that it's like you would eat, so like you enjoy food or eating so much. Is that like something that you really enjoy, but working out helps you maintain, but you can eat anything you want?
When I was younger, I was more into like, I would be like, I'd want Ben and Jerry's and buffalo wings and all those things. But, now it's just kind of like, I'm so busy. I'm more like, I eat to live. I don't live to eat anymore.
What's your
As you're training, is it always like healthy food, or is you still mac and cheese and stuff?
No, mac and cheese. It's like, it's weird. I don't eat anything that wasn't on the earth 10,000 years ago. And I only eat one meal a day, and it's at night.
one meal a day?
Yeah, no artificial sugars, no anything.
You notice that in your bio when you're like, I get up, I have coffee, I go to work out.
meal though? It's like
Yeah, it's
bring
as big,
in the calf.
It's as big as I want. Well, usually if you don't eat all day, like
Yeah.
your stomach, you get kind of shrinks a little bit. So I'll spend all day and be like, I'm gonna eat the biggest meal that ever happened in the world. I'm like 1, 2, 3, bite. Oh God, I'm
And then
full.
you're
Yeah.
like,
Oh,
stuff.
and then you just pass out of sleep.
What's your like total splurge that you would eat all the time if you could, but you just don't?
Oh, every time after I fight, I need to have buffalo wings,
Okay.
naked, not breaded, and I need to have apple pie a la mode. I need those two.
To just
I know. In the last fight, we ordered like all these plates of buffalo wings brought up. They're like breaded. Oh my God, they were like little chicken McNuggets with hot sauce on them. I almost cried. It was all I wanted.
it's you say naked. You want wings?
Naked buffalo
no breading.
wings.
Bone in, bone out.
Bone in and naked, dude. What are you trying to get out of me here?
Let's go to the phones. If you had a question for Ronda Rousey, she's in studio with us. 1-800-955-5567. Let's go to Marcus on line 5. Hello, Marcus.
Hey, how's it going, guys?
We're
Say hello
good.
to Ronda.
Hello.
Hey, I'm a huge fan, Ronda. I just wanted to say I love your Twitter, at Ronda Rousey. You got great posts. Also, if you guys didn't know, Ronda is the first American Olympic medalist in judo. You guys haven't mentioned that yet, and I thought that was perfect.
thought
She did mention the Olympics a little bit earlier.
Well, I thought your mother wasn't in the Olympics. She was in the World Championships.
Yeah, they didn't have women's judo in the Olympics back then. So when she started judo, they didn't have no world championships for women in judo. And then they actually started it, and she won. And when I started doing MMA, there was no women in the UFC. And
Right.
now they started it, and I'm in it.
Look at that.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Keeping
That's
keeping the
awesome.
ball rolling. And thank you for plugging my Twitter and my mama did.
How many Twitter followers do you have?
Like 160K or something
Oh
like that.
my God.
But like the beginning of this year, it was like 10,000 or something like that. This has been a crazy year for sure.
So you feel like when you wake up in the morning, it's like, okay, I gotta go maintain my Twitter followers. He said he loves your tweets. What do you normally tweet about?
I don't know, just
Random stuff?
Yeah,
Pictures
random
of
stuff,
yourself
pictures
during the
of
day?
stuff going around the day. Yeah, I respond to people. Sometimes if someone's a real jerk, I'll try and think of like a good comeback.
Yeah.
If I can think of a good comeback, I'll be like, all right, yeah, but it's random stuff. I don't really spend that much time thinking about it.
1-800-955-5567. Let's go to Jeff on line 7. Hello, Jeff.
Good morning, guys.
Hey, Jeff.
Morning.
So yeah, it's actually it's funny because I was reading an interview like a week or two ago, and it does say that, or you did say that you did like to do the do before the fights, and I just had a question.
Do the do.
Well, I wasn't sure what was being like censored or not. So, but anyway, yeah. So your partner, I know you said you don't have one now, but I'm sure that you had one in the previous past. Yeah, are they like kind of in like because
He's so
obviously
nervous.
you said it pumps up your testosterone, but like are they kind of nervous? Like are you just trying to get all that aggression out, or how does that work?
Or you
Are
think
they nervous?
You think the guy's worried that she's going to break them?
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, it was always like a boyfriend, so they would known me for a very, very long time. It wasn't
like she said, rocking in the shower. Oh, Ronda.
No more. I can't handle it.
Yeah,
they were never nervous or scared. They were probably very stoked. At least I hope so. Good.
Yeah. Of course they were.
I think the last, we had Cain Velasquez in here, the last MMA fighter we had on. But we did have Matt Hughes on the show a long time ago, 97.1. And I do piggyback rides with everyone who comes in here. They jump on my back, and I get a picture. It's my thing. And he jumped on my back, and I was like, "Get me in the rear naked choke. I just want to feel what maybe this feels like a little bit." And he put it in there and viced down, and I swear to God, he popped like one of my vocal cords.
His eyes went beet red like immediately, and I thought, "Whoa!"
I mean, when you see those submissions and you see guys tapping out, and you're like, "How tough could it be? I mean, tight could it possibly be?" It's instant. Flash of your life before your eyes. I'm going to die. You tap out right away, and you are a submission expert. I mean, as far as the arm goes, I mean, do you know? I mean, the physiology of the arm, where it's like, I know I can go this far, and she's going to tap, or are you trying to snap that thing off every time?
Well, yeah, I'd try for it every time because...
to snap it? Or
yeah, like, because I had this one thing happen, my first Strikeforce fight. I did like the coolest armbar that ever happened that I never practiced. I jumped in the air and did some crazy thing, and then the girl was like putting her arm out to catch herself, and like she was really cool to me beforehand, and I could feel her arm popping out, and I knew the second that her hand touched the ground that the weight, everything stopping, would just totally blow out her elbow. And she was yelling, tap, 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 tap. So then I stopped, and I kind of like held my position. I looked at the referee, she's like, she's trying to tap, and then she got up, she's like, I didn't tap. I didn't tap.
No,
and then after that, I was like, I'm making an example out of everyone forever. Because I was like, you ruined my Strikeforce debut and the coolest move ever, so everyone else is going to get it. So every other girl that I fought since,
thanks to that girl,
has to thank Sarah Diego.
So can you show me, not on me, I want you to show Heidi what it actually feels. Just give her a little bit of what it feels like. You don't have to snap it. But just,
please don't snap it. I got stuff to do.
I mean, he didn't choke me out completely either. I mean, Matt could have killed me, but I mean, could you show Heidi what you're submitting all these girls on?
And anatomy.
Where am I going?
Just come right here. Just give me your arm.
Yeah, give her your arm. All right.
So this is where your elbow stops, right?
Right.
So if I was to keep your wrist here and keep pushing your elbow away, you feel the strain right there?
Yeah.
That hurt?
Well, I mean, if
it kept going.
Yeah, it's gonna go past. But she locks it like between your legs, right?
Yeah, so I would pull your arm in between my legs.
How about you guys? All right,
we'll arch my back, and then your elbow would go skidoo.
I like where you're going with that. We're gonna get on the floor here. We're gonna come back. We're gonna videotape this. It's gonna be on the website. It's gonna be awesome. But I want Heidi to be in the actual position.
You want me to put her like on the table or something?
No, on the ground.
On the ground.
On the ground here. We're gonna come back.
I'm very nervous.
And you can describe what it was like. But we're going to videotape it and we'll put it up on Heidi.
You know the things I've said about my brother used to hold me down. There's a rage inside of me. I don't want to kick her ass.
Oh, this is going to be awesome. More when we come back. We are Heidi and Frank. Tickets for UFC 157, Rousey versus Carmouche, go on sale this Friday at the Honda Center box office and Ticketmaster.com. And we have the champ in the studio with us, Ronda Rousey. Thank you so much again for coming in.
No problemo.
What a sweetheart.
Totally.
Just totally down to earth, even though she's like the biggest sports superstar on the map right now. Everybody wants to get a piece of Ronda.
Mm-hmm. You can't see wings on the radio, but that was hot.
Am I your type at all?
I don't know.
Honestly, I mean, just by looking at me physically.
Just by looking at you?
Looking at me. Am I your type? If I came to the bar?
I've never really been into anyone that wears a hat backwards.
There you go.
It's for the cameras. Really, the hat backwards thing, especially, I guess.
In 1996, I'm sure it was really hot.
It's the same hat, too. It's the same hat, too.
I love it.
It's my lucky hat. I can't take it off.
Well, it's not lucky anymore.
It doesn't get you lucky.
No. It's my defense mechanism.
I thought that was what the stash was for.
I tell you, I'm like, it's disgusting.
It is disgusting. I know.
It's disgusting.
Do you have anything that you consider like your lucky thing? I mean, when you go into a fight, it's like I got my lucky.
My battle boots.
Battle boots.
I always walk in with the same boots that are like totally torn up and little cheapy boots, and I don't know why. They're like, I might want my toes go numb when I fight. for some reason.
That's weird. My toes, when I'm a runner, and my toes and feet go numb when I run.
Yeah, it's
What's
weird.
that about?
I think it's like my body is in that fight or flight mode where it only wants to put blood to like the muscles and really like, you know, vital organs and stuff. So like I just stop getting circulation to my toes. I get really cold in my toes.
Yeah.
And that's why I stomp my feet when I walk out, and that's why I wear the boots is to keep my toesies warm.
That's interesting.
And it looks scary to everybody else.
Right.
But I'm
You're like, no, it's just I can't feel my big toe. That's all. I'm not all that badass right now. Just freak it out.
1-800-955-5567. In a moment, Ronda's going to get Heidi in her ever famous arm bar. Just give Heidi what little feel of what it's like. What all these women are going. Ow,
so this is what Liz Carmouche would try to avoid in the fight. Like, I'll do anything to just not get in that position. What she's training to avoid.
Because this is the thing that's taken everybody out. I like the fact that you're still going to go for it again. It's like nobody can beat it. This is my thing. No one can beat it.
Well, it's that first girl who screwed it up for everybody. I'm tapping out. I'm tapping out. I'm tapping out.
So yeah, this is the thing.
Oh my God.
So I don't know. Do you guys want to get on the floor now, and I'll get the camera?
I'm nervous.
I've always wanted to say that.
I'm nervous. Rhonda, go easy on me.
Okay.
I'm
yeah, because Matt Hughes.
I feel like I should take my boots off or something. I don't want to like shank you with a heel.
I don't know what to do, so I'm just at your.
You just lay there.
You just lay on the ground,
and she'll do the rest.
Stick your arm out.
All right, I'm okay.
Are we going for it? Or let's go for it.
They're getting on the ground here. 1-800-955-5567. That is the number. We do have a pair of tickets to give away to UFC 157. If you'd like to win those, I'm going to let Rhonda pick who on the phone next is going to be able to get that.
I don't know.
All right. Talk us through what you're doing with her.
All right. Well, she's laying on the ground.
Yeah.
And I gotta like lay perpendicular to her.
All right. Yeah, lay down there.
Not let my boot hit you in the face.
All right. Okay.
Oh, this is nice.
So,
oh Jesus.
you gotta make sure there's no gap between her shoulder and your business.
It's so much hotter when you don't have cornrows in. Seriously.
I never fight with cornrows.
Oh, I'm kidding. Most of those girls do.
But no, then you grab the arm and you lean back, and then when it gets as straight as it can get, then you arch your hips up. You feel that?
Do you feel it?
Oh my God, my elbow would numb like that. So like you pull it down, and then I would arch my back like as back as I can, and her elbow would, and if it was still going, then I would bend it off to the side and try to make it go past 90 degrees that way.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. Yeah. Tapping out.
That is the move.
Wow. Holy cow.
That is the move that has taken out everyone who's ever faced Ronda in the first round. And
well, there's no way you get in that position. You're done. There's
but
no.
But to be able to get that person in that position,
I don't even know.
It took you guys a couple, like a half a minute.
But when I was laying there, I'm thinking, how would I get out of this? Obviously, I was just submitting, so I wasn't. But I wouldn't even know how to
get back down and try to get out this time.
I won't even know how.
I wouldn't even use any hands. She wouldn't be able to get out.
Well, how would that work? Just your thighs are so vice-like?
Yeah, you have to squeeze your knees,
and
so
in
the
that
person
position,
can't pull out their arm. So like,
I'm trying to think. Is there a way that I could?
You can't
bring my foot back. Yeah, nothing.
There's nothing you could do.
That's it. Dang, I gotta learn how to do that.
That was awesome. We do have that on video. That's going to be up on the website 955klos.com and HeidiandFrank.com.
You feel you are so strong and powerful. Like you just feel I didn't put my hands on you, but just feeling your body against mine. It's like you're just so powerful. It's crazy. Like I want to be badass like that.
I'm blushing like when I feel your body against mine. You're so firm and powerful.
My toes
hold my
are numb.
arm in between your legs and arch your back. I just love the feeling of strength that you give me. Well, thank you a lot, Heidi. That's really sweet of you. That's probably the best compliment I got today.
You are badass. I would say I want to be that. I want to be you. I mean, I work out and stuff, but dang, just to be that powerful.
Let's go to Frank on line 5. He has a question for Ronda. Hello, Frank.
How you guys doing? I'm a new listener. I'm a big fan of you guys. I enjoy your show every morning. And Rhonda, I'm a big fan. I'm really impressed. I used to do judo, and I'm glad you're representing your for women and for judo players.
Oops, I'm unplugged.
But I have a question for you, Rhonda.
Hey, now I can hear it.
There you go.
Can you hear me?
Yeah,
I can hear you now.
Okay. All right. Hey, I know you got a big fight coming up, but is there anybody in particular that would give you a big satisfaction in taking out?
Yeah, of course, I'd love to beat up Cyborg, dude. She's really got it coming more than anybody else. I mean, the girl cheated in a way that she could, it was almost like like attempted manslaughter. You know what I mean? Like if you cheat and then you try to hurt somebody with your bare hands, it's unsafe. It's just wrong. It is like it's criminally negligent, and that girl deserves the beating that she's going to get at some point. She can't avoid me forever.
Oh my God! Let's do it today.
It's so awesome to watch that. Oh man.
Hey, do you want to get Frank the tickets to the fight?
I want to get tickets to your next fight. I would love that. And
Maybe we should make him earn it. We need to
What do you want him to do,
I don't
Ronda?
know.
What can we make Frank do?
Up to you. Frank, what are you willing to do to get these tickets?
I think I need you to come up with something that ask for the tickets in a way that rhymes.
Oh yeah.
What was that?
Ask for the tickets in a way that rhymes.
Ask for the tickets in a way that rhymes?
Yeah, little like a little rap.
Like a sonnet.
All right, let's see. How about
Go ahead.
Ronda, I would love it if you could. Oh man!
Come on, you right. Ronda with Ronda.
You get Ronda at the Honda Center. It's right there.
Better than Jane Fonda.
My anaconda. It's something like that.
Something,
it's all
Frank.
in there.
Something.
All right.
Well, come on, give him another chance. All
right, Frank. Come on.
Okay. Are you guys giving us? Okay. So Ronda, like Frank said, you anaconda.
Oh no! You know what? You know what? I appreciate you trying. Give the guy the tickets, dude. Give it to him.
All right. Frank, you're going to UFC 157. You won the tickets before you could buy them.
I'm so excited.
There's still a chance for you to possibly win going to the fight with me. I'm going to be there. I'll be in your corner cheering you on.
Awesome.
I'll wear my hat backwards. I won't even shave, just for you.
Ooh, yummy.
So thank you so much, Frank. Ronda, so wonderful having you in.
You're awesome.
Anytime you want to come back, just bust in the door.
Yeah.
Will do.
Definitely.
Always welcome.
UFC 157, Saturday, February 23rd at the Honda Center.
We'll be rooting for you.
Tickets on Friday, Honda Center box office and Ticketmaster.com. And another chance tomorrow, if you listen to Airplane News all week long, another chance to win those tickets tomorrow. Good luck. You're not going to need it.
No.
But,
She's got some
good
Liz
luck.
Carmouche. Sorry, sister. But yeah, you're going down.
Ronda Rousey, we are Heidi and Frank.
That was just a little sample of the Heidi and Frank Show on 95.5 KLOS. To get more samples like this and hear all the fun we have, you can do that at 955KLOS.com. Now, to get the show in its entirety on demand, and if you want to watch the show, we webcast it every day, all you have to do is go to HeidiandFrank.com and become a premium package member. Do it right now.